Well, good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, November 5th. I'm Maggie Flegno, and this is Houston Happens. Welcome to a special edition of Houston Happens on this historic Election Day. Coming up on today's show, the polls are officially open. Let's take it out live to Seth Kovar.
Well, you're used to seeing the campaign signs and campaign workers at the polls, but how about a DJ? We got DJ Guapo back there. DJ at the polls here at the Metropolitan Multi-Service Center. It's one of the 700 polling locations in Harris County alone. I'll have a live report, Maggie, coming up in just a little bit.
So much, Seth. Also, and many of us, we are experiencing voter anxiety. We are actually going to be joined by a behavior therapist with tips on coping with election stress and anxiety, both before and after hitting the polls. Now, the votes, they are pouring in, if you will, but it's also been pouring down rain. Jonathan, can I just tell you?
That was a professional segue right there.
I can't take full credit. Michael Carl in Creative Services, he was really proud of that line.
Good.
So I've got to give him credit.
All right.
First of all, though, Election Day, Barbie and Ken reporting for duty.
You have the red, white, and blue.
I'm even wearing my red heels.
I even got some red shoes on. We'll
You
do the
do?
old. Yeah, see you again.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We'll have to do a shoe cam later. I'm so excited. Thank you for getting the memo.
Yep.
And listening to me. You're such a good TV brother.
I barely remembered, but I remembered.
I almost texted you last night, like, don't forget, we're red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
We are election Barbie and Ken.
Oh, okay.
We had to make sure. I wore my hair back, though, because you told me it's just going to be a mess. And let me
Yeah.
tell you, you did not lie to Mama.
No, I did not. It's been pretty bad outside. I mean,
It was horrible getting into work. I was very late because it was hydroplaning.
oh
like,
my gosh.
everywhere.
Did you didn't.
I did not. I have the mom mobile, so I have an SUV.
Yeah.
But I took Westheimer because it's the highest road in Houston.
Smart.
Yes, let everybody know. Never take West Park Drive by the station.
Yeah.
Always take Westheimer, highest road. But still,
Smart.
the ponding was awful. People were hydroplaning.
Yeah, we were getting, some areas got over 3 inches of rain, actually, up in the northern parts of southeast Texas earlier this morning. You know, there was actually a tornado warning in Victoria County.
Really?
Early morning, yeah. That just gives you an idea of how intense this activity has been. But the rain and the storms have been dying off. And that is good as this cold front has made progress through southeast Texas. The bad news is it's pretty much already through the area. So the damage has been done, so to speak, as the heavy rain is moved through Harris County. As an example, you can see Houston still seeing the sort of remnants, or the tail end, I should say, the backside of this rain, just some light rain there. But if you look to the east in Liberty County, some heavier activity has moved just out of Liberty now toward Mont Belvieu. By the way, some moderate rain will be moving through any minute as this all as a line has been progressing from the west to the east. League City, on and off downpours. Alvin, you're about to get some heavy rain moving through your area. Galveston, yet to really see anything, but it's getting closer, this line of showers and storms, and it looks like it's probably going to take a little longer to reach you, but when it does, it looks as if the intensity, the punch it's been packing will have diminished, so that's good news for Galveston. Liverpool, in the meantime, not the same story, as the rain has been coming down there for the last 30-45 minutes or so. Looking at the Futurecast, you can see this whole line moving out of the area by about 11 a.m. This is 1 p.m. and we're pretty much done with the rain, except for a few light showers possible at the coast and maybe a light shower in the Houston area at that point. The temperatures, you know, it was at 78 this morning, and then the front in Houston, and then the front came through, and the temperatures fell all the way down into the low 60s. Yeah, it was really fast. The numbers really came down. Look at Galveston at 82. You've yet to see the front come through, but you can just clearly see the disparity here from where the cold air is and where the warm air is. The dividing line's very clear. So as we get into the afternoon, you can see even Galveston will cool down. The highs in Houston should climb to around 74. Which, Maggie, folks, that's normal. That's where we should be this time of year. It's been so warm that when we finally get a cold front coming through, it just brings us back to where we actually should be. All right, so 74 today. And tomorrow, 79. I say that, and it's a very short-lived cool down. Tomorrow morning will be, yeah, I know.
I'm like, really?
Yeah, it's the best I can do. 83 on Thursday. At least we're not seeing any upper 80s, not pushing that 90-degree mark anywhere in the next. It's sort of like fall light is
I
arrived,
like that.
And by the way, we're going to look at this a little later. We have Tropical Storm Rafael.
Yeah, that's another thing. I'm like, really?
That's ridiculous.
I'm like,
We got to worry about the. I wouldn't worry right now, but it is the forecast cone. It's flirting with southeast Texas. The National Hurricane Center has that.
What?
And there are a couple of computer models, and we'll look at this a little later. There's one that has it getting very close to us as an area of low pressure, as a remnant low. It wouldn't survive, and so we'll see what happens. It's
like
when,
when?
By Sunday, the end of the weekend.
Okay, great.
So we'll
for that.
have more on that later. Yeah.
All right. Well, in the meantime, thank you, Jonathan, for the great news. Election Day. I mean, it's finally here. Does anybody else feel like it's been an eternity? Well, Election Day 2024 is here, and the polls have been open for more than 2 hours. And one of the busiest polling places in our area is always the Metropolitan Multi-Service Center on Gray Street. That's where our own Seth Kovar is joining us live. Seth, I'm kind of jealous. There's a DJ?
Yeah, DJ at the polls is what he calls himself. I think his name is DJ Guapo. El Guapo. I love it, man.
Yeah.
He's playing some good tunes out here. It's hard to not kind of move. Yeah, no, it's a good thing because earlier there was quite a line, and we also had some really bad weather. There was a storm that's rolling through our area, hammered this place. We had some torrential downpours, thunder and lightning. It was kind of scary there for a little while. The DJ showed up once things dried out a bit. Now he's been spinning for about an hour now, and so spirits are light here, and this is another reason why that's the case. Right over there's the front door, and that's where the crowd usually gathers, people waiting in line to vote. You'll notice there's no one over there right now. So if there is a wait, it is inside the building. You'll be dry, and I talked to a voter a moment ago who said they got in and out in no time. So let's show you some video, though, of the line earlier. What's most notable about the line, not just how long it is, but how some folks aren't under any covering. They were using their umbrellas, the hoods of their jackets, trying to stay dry. But as I mentioned, it really did come up a downpour out here, and those folks are really suffering. But you know what? That is democracy in action, folks. They had to get their ballots cast, and they did so. Now, early voting, you may remember, ran from October 21st until this past Friday. More than 1 million people in Harris County cast their ballots early, but that's less than half of the 2.7 million registered Harris County voters. So there's still a lot of people who want to vote today. Now, I did speak to a voter earlier today who was headed to the polls. She said wasn't going to let the bad weather, she wasn't going to let the long line stop her from doing what she called her job.
All day if I have to. It's my job as a U.S. citizen to vote. So many people complain about where the country's going, but it's people that don't vote. You don't get to complain if you don't get out and vote.
Yeah, we've all heard that one before, but you know what? There's a lot of truth to that. Now, it's easier to vote today. There were only 88 polling places during early voting. There are, get this, 700 polling places open today. So take down these notes, especially this website, harrisvotes.com, which we have a link to on our website, cw39.com. That's where you can find the polling place that makes the most sense for you, 1 out of 700 of them. You can also print out your sample ballot on harrisvotes.com. You can take that with you to the ballot box. We have a lot of races to decide on that one ballot. You can kind of do your planning ahead of time. The polls are open from 7 this morning until 7 tonight. If you are in line at 7 p.m., you will get to vote, or at least that is what we are told. And finally, what you don't want to bring to the polls with you, don't wear campaign t-shirts or hats, don't have any other kind of campaign material, and put that cell phone down or put it on silent. They don't want to see you working on your cell phone in the actual polling places. But as DJ El Guapo continues to spin here, the rain does continue to come down, and the line is not really existent on the outside. So that's a good update here from the Metropolitan Multi-Service Center. One of the busiest places we have when it comes to voting. Maggie?
It definitely is, Seth. And make sure you guys keep your sticker, because a lot of restaurants in town, they're giving you discounts on food. So also, did you vote? Unless you have that sticker. Just saying.
Good call.
Good call. And your hair still looks great, Seth. So don't you worry. I vote you have the best hair
Hanging on
in all
by
of
a thread.
Texas. All right, stay tuned. We have more Houston Happens and how to deal with voter anxiety. That and more, but we leave you with some election fun facts.
Welcome to the Laugh Zone.
I'm a scary black cat.
The only person that costume scares is me. Go change it.
Weeknights at 11 and 11:30 on CW 39 Houston.
Truck crash? Before you even know what's happening, the truck company sends their insurance people and their lawyers right to the scene. And none of them are there for you. When the truck company tries to twist the facts, the lawyers at Terry Bryant know how to set them straight.
Because I have both Medicaid and Medicare, I got a special Medicare Advantage plan from WellCare. It's called a DSNP. That's DSNP. And it stands for Dual Eligible Special Needs Plan. And WellCare DSNP comes with a whole lot of these, like more coverage for dental, vision, and hearing. And I can even see specialists for a $0 or low copay. And I get benefits like $0 copays on prescriptions. And a WellCare Spendables debit card for everyday stuff. And real human support. And answers I can understand. And that means a WellCare DSNP provides what I need when I need it. And that gives me the confidence I need to get through every day.
The coverage you need and more. Call 877-278-3578 or visit wellcaremore.com to see if you qualify for more benefits.
Most insurance companies won't pay without a fight. No matter how bad the wreck is, their goal is to pay you less. And what do? I hit hard. My client had a traumatic brain injury. I got him $1,913,500 in his pocket.
Jim Adler, the Texas Hammer, fights for you. 713-777-4000.
Call now. Greedy insurance companies are not unstoppable. I am.
Fighting for Texas jobs, working for Texas families. Ted Cruz has written and passed legislation keeping Texas strong, delivering 2 new interstates and 4 new trade bridges along our southern border, streamlining permitting for new Texas semiconductor plants, reducing our reliance on China. Ted Cruz delivered, and Texas businesses created thousands of new jobs. Colin Allred, he votes with Nancy Pelosi and Kamala Harris against oil and gas, against Texas jobs.
I'm Ted Cruz, and I approve this message.
If you've had a car crash and you're thinking about handling your own injury claim, here's a great tip. Don't. If things go wrong, you pay the price. Call Terry Bryant and get it right the first time. You deserve justice. You deserve Terry Bryant.
It's down to the final round.
Let's go win a championship! Let's go!
The NASCAR Xfinity Series Championship, live this Saturday at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific.
Well, welcome back. And as you all know, it's election day, and many are experiencing voter anxiety. Well, joining us with tips on coping with election stress and anxiety before and after the polls is friend of the show and behavior therapist and co-host of the Anxiety Society podcast, Callie Werner. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Well, first of all, I love your podcast. Congrats on the podcast. Yeah. And I was thinking about this because a lot of people do have anxiety. I had a little anxiety heading to the polls, and I kind of had to take a deep breath before I cast my ballot.
Right.
And I thought this is a really good time to talk about this. So thank you. So first off, how can we deal with this anxiety?
Yeah, well, I will plug, we do have an episode on the podcast, 2024 Anxiety, Political Anxiety. So that one came out October 1st, and it's a great listen where we'll talk more in depth about the tips that I'll share today. But yeah, I think in today's society, we just feel like I have to have certainty about everything. And at a time like this, there's no way you can get that certainty, right? And so a big part of dealing with this voters election is just being able to manage the uncertainty of it and just know that, okay, I've got to face certain things in my day that are values driven. If I sit here and I worry about the outcomes of the poll, we're trying to gain this level of control that we don't really have.
Right. It's hard not to have control.
Right, it is. And we do these things like these behaviors, like checking our phone excessively to make sure that nothing's changed, or trying to find the latest news about what a political candidate said, and all that just further exacerbates the anxiety.
Now, what do you do if you and your spouse don't agree on something?
Oof, well, I think even if it's your spouse or your friend or someone that you're close to.
Or a neighbor, you see a sign in their yard and you drive by it every day and you're like, oh.
Next door neighbors that have completely different, I love looking at that. But
I know.
I think recognizing that at the end of the day, you probably have a similar value, and that's that you want what's best for the country.
Right.
And your ways of getting there might be different. And so one, it's okay to set some boundaries around what you talk about and what you don't, because if you're just butting your heads, that's not really going to get anywhere. And then the other thing is, nobody's political views ever changed with reprimand, right? I think we assume that if I just push hard enough or I reprimand enough, then they'll understand where I'm coming from. But really, in reality, that only pushes people further away.
I like that. I really like that. Then I have a little one.
Yeah.
So I've been getting anxiety because I worry so much about her future.
Yeah.
So what do you do as a parent when you're having this anxiety? Because the future, you're like, so much stress is on your shoulders and you're like, wait, what if I make the wrong decision?
Right. Well, anxiety only lives in the past and the future. It doesn't live in the present. And we often try to solve these problems for the future when we don't have the coping skills to begin with, because you pick those up along the way. And so what we need to do is just take these things one day at a time. What can I control today for today's outcome? And then by the time your little one is in school doing things, you'll have problems to solve at that point. But right now, there's only so much you can do to handle that. And if you're trying to control the future, again, all you're doing is grasping at straws, not making as much of a difference, and it's leading to further anxiety.
Okay, now speaking of little ones, how do we talk to them about the election? Because maybe mommy and daddy are going to be upset about the results, or maybe they go to school and they're getting a different vibe. So how do we have these conversations?
Yeah, one, I think when I've read the book, The Atlas of the Heart by Brene Brown, a really great stat that she talks about is when you have more words to describe emotions, you're able to regulate them better. So, for example, if a kid just has the emotion, I'm mad all the time, they're not able to really process what's going on with mom and dad if they do get a little heated in a conversation. So giving them a wider range of emotions to express can help them regulate. But then two, I think kind of going back to what we would do as adults is, are we trying to understand the other person's view? Or are we just putting up an immediate wall and getting heightened, and no good relationships come out of that?
No, should we have these conversations in front of our kids, or should we save them and have them in private?
I think it would be better to have them in private. That being said, they're going to hear some of it somewhere, right?
Okay.
So we can't completely shield them. That would be almost fragilizing, being so careful about what we say around our kids. But there are definitely conversations that they're not going to encounter in a school setting, hopefully, or at home, and to try to keep those conversations private, but some conversation about it at home would help them prepare for the conversations they're going to get at school.
Also, before we know it's going to be Thanksgiving, and you're going to have that aunt that's going to be like, or uncle that's just going to be mad at the world. So what do we do in these settings?
Well, I think we can internally say, okay, I know that this individual, prepare, right? Like, I know this individual is going to throw these jabs, and I'm going to either one, again, set a boundary. I always try to remind people, because their question they ask when I say set a boundary is, well, how do I do that comfortably? And if you're actually setting a boundary, you're not doing it comfortably, right? There's no such thing as setting a comfortable boundary. So you might say, grandma or auntie, we are not having that conversation at the table right now, but I love you, and I'm really excited that we're here together.
Boundaries, I think, is a great thing, especially when you have children too, or just for yourself. I love this. I have to say, I love your podcast on so many different levels. The mom guilt one, that resonated with me. Tell everybody where we can go and take a listen to the one, especially for the election happening today.
So the podcast is on every podcast platform that there is. So Spotify, iTunes, every platform. You can also go to anxietysocietypodcast.com or anxietysociety.com. And the political election one was released on October 1st, and we only have 18 episodes. So if you scroll, you'll find them all, and you might as well just give them all a listen.
And I have to tell you guys, you definitely feel seen and heard when you listen to these. I really would love to have you back on, because I love having these open conversations. So thank you for being a safe space to have these.
Absolutely, and that's the thing. We all live in a world of anxiety right now, and we're all doing things that further exacerbate it, and there's tools and strategies that we can use to be free from it.
Well, thank you for giving us those tools, and happy Election Day.
Happy Election Day.
You eased my mind for sure. You know what else always helps?
What?
Puppies.
Puppies.
Puppies? Who doesn't want a puppy? So if you need a little Election Day stress relief today. Well, if you head to West Pearland Library, that's where the Houston Humane Society is bringing puppies at the polls from noon to 2 p.m. Enjoy free puppy cuddles as you cast your vote. Plus, if you're a pet owner, keep that I voted sticker for a free rabies vaccine. I told you, you got to keep that sticker, you all, at the Humane Society's Wellness Clinic all month long. Stick around. We have more Houston Happens to come.
And weather is the one thing that every single human being on the face of the earth has an interest in. It is going to affect you, it's going to affect me. Every day, the weather story is everyone's story. So I think for me, that's important.
Most car accidents happen at intersections like this. But if you've been injured, you're at another kind of crossroads. Can you trust the insurance company, or should you call a lawyer? If you want my advice, there's only one way to go. Call Terry Bryant. With nearly 40 years of experience, they've seen how insurance companies take advantage of people. And trust me, you don't want that to happen to you. You deserve justice. You deserve Terry Bryant. Call 713-973-8888.
Who can you call when you need immediate help, any time of day or night, even when you're hundreds of miles away from home? Always giving you and your family peace of mind, knowing that people, benefits, and services are there for you 24/7. Over 50 million members rely on AAA, America's largest motor club and most highly recommended major roadside assistance provider.
AAA's legendary roadside assistance is a network with over 50,000 vehicles that respond to more than 32 million assistance calls every year.
If something happens and we're broken down, my family's not going to be stranded.
There are so many benefits to membership, and AAA is there if you're locked out of your car, need a tow, run out of gas, have a flat tire, or a dead battery.
You know, if you have one flat tire or one battery service, that membership fee pays for itself.
Wherever you go, wherever you are, you can trust AAA to be there when you need them.
Call AAA today and find out how much you can save.
A boy put naked, deep fake images of my daughter online. She was only 14. For 8 months, I tried to get the images removed, but Big Tech refused. Ted Cruz took action, working with Democrat Amy Klobuchar.
They introduced the bipartisan Take It Down bill.
It forces Big Tech to take down harmful deepfakes.
It empowers victims.
And it gives parents hope. That's leadership. That's fighting for us.
I'm Ted Cruz, and I approve this message.
Hi, we're House Buyers, Houston's trusted cash home buyer.
Do you have a home that's costing you time and money?
Do you have a manufactured or mobile home?
Or maybe inheritance of land that you don't know what to do with?
For years, we've been the quickest solution to selling your property as is.
No matter what it looks like, we'll take it with no repairs and no fees. Give us a call. We'd love to see your house.
And close when you're ready. It's that easy.
Call 832-510-3100.
That's 510-3100.
Settle in for the best laughs on TV.
I can get used to this.
Weeknights at 10 and 10:30 on CW 39 Houston.
Well, time now is 9:23. That means we are halfway through the show, and producer Bree. Hey. She has entered the chat. I know, you're just ready for it to be over with. You mean election day?
Yeah.
A little anxiety?
Yeah, a little bit.
I get you. It's going to be a long day. You got a little nervous tummy.
Yeah.
I do too.
But that interview was really good, though.
Didn't you love her?
It alleviated some of the stress and anxiety.
I really like it. And Dr. Liz McInvale, they have that podcast together. Take a listen to it.
I will.
Yeah, and we'll have
very informative.
a link. They're just really good people, and I like having this open dialogue.
Yeah.
You know what? We also have some amazing guests where we can just eat our feelings. Sometimes that's great, too.
Yeah,
A
that
cookie?
is.
A
That
cookie?
is.
Yeah. Also, what else do we have coming up, my friend?
So we're checking back in with Seth.
Let's see how his hair is holding up.
At one of the polling locations, and he's going to be talking to some of the voters about why they decided to vote today instead of early voting, and why they think it's important to have their voices heard as well.
Did you vote yet?
Of course I did.
Okay, I didn't know if you did early voting or if you do it today.
I like to do early voting.
Me too. Knock it out.
Because I'm too stressed out.
Yeah. I took May. She stole my sticker.
At least she got the sticker.
I'll show you a picture. She got my sticker.
She voted. Of course she did.
And speaking of which, I wanted her to see why it's so important for women to vote.
Yes. So we're celebrating Election Day with good friend of the show, Mr. McKinney. Woo woo.
Mr. McKinney.
And the League of Women Voters in Houston. They're going to be here today, and they're going to give us a little history lesson and find out how you can get a free ride to the polls, because you know we like free stuff.
Yes, we do. There's no excuse. You can get a free ride.
Yes. Speaking of rides, of course, that traffic is going to be a little wonky.
Yeah.
So we're going to have, you know, Jonathan to come back and talk about, you know, some of this weather that we're having. Because why is it raining? I don't know. We'll find out in the second half hour of the show.
Yeah, of all days. Thanks a lot, Mother Nature. Thank you a lot.
Why you had to do that to us, I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't understand a lot in my life. But I do understand we got to pay bills. So let's go to commercial break, and we will be back for the second half of the show.
Are you 65 or older and wondering which Medicare plan best fits your needs and your budget? Then make the wise call right now by calling Cigna Healthcare at 855-721-1595. Looking for low monthly premiums? With Medicare Advantage from Cigna Healthcare, they're as low as $0. It doesn't get more affordable than that. Speaking of affordable, copays for many prescription drugs are as low as $0 too. And preventive care? You guessed it, $0. You can even increase your Social Security check with a plan that helps cover your Part B premium. And here's a bonus. Call now and you'll receive our free Medicare Advantage Decision Guide. It includes a benefit summary, questions to ask before choosing a plan, and more. There's no obligation to enroll. With Medicare Advantage from Cigna Healthcare, you'll enjoy all-in-one coverage, combining Part A, Part B, and often Part D into one simple, easy-to-understand plan. Plus, you'll enjoy lots of additional benefits, like coverage for preventive and comprehensive dental services, as well as vision and hearing. And here's some additional peace of mind. You'll have access to a quality network of doctors, hospitals, and pharmacies. You'll also receive a Cigna Healthy Today card, a preloaded spending card that gives you easy access to select benefits, like an over-the-counter allowance. We even make it rewarding for staying well, with incentives for engaging in healthy activities like yearly checkups. Whether you're a Medicare rookie or looking to switch plans, it's easy to see how much you get with Medicare Advantage from Cigna Healthcare. So call 855-721-1595 now. You'll speak with a Cigna Healthcare licensed agent who'll help you choose the plan that's right for you. And you'll get your free no-obligation Medicare Advantage Decision Guide. Don't delay. Open enrollment ends December 7th. Call 855-721-1595.
A car accident can completely disrupt your life. It may feel like the sky is falling. And that's when you call us. We're the Law Brothers.
Call 1-800-222-2222.
This is a paid advertisement for legal services.
Being a client to Terry Bryant made me feel very comfortable. I didn't have to worry about anything.
Calling Terry Bryant was just weight lifted off her shoulders.
You know, if you're seeking justice for a wrongdoing, you want a good, reliable, strong lawyer, and that's Terry Bryant.
They honestly care about their clients. The best part about being a client here is to know someone is in your corner.
Call 713-973-8888.
Karamo, today at 10 on CW 39 Houston.
Well, welcome to the second half hour of Houston Happens. As if you didn't know, it is Election Day 2024. And did you know that there are around 700 polling places open right now in Harris County? That's a fun fact that I did not know. Thank you, Seth Kovar. And he has been at one of them all morning long, in the rain even. The Metropolitan Multi-Service Center off of West Gray Street. Seth, it's usually very busy there. What is it like right now? Is the DJ still spinning as they come out to vote?
Yeah, DJ's still spinning down there. I'm going to walk the gauntlet, if you will. It's the last chance for these supporters of their candidates to make their final arguments before you hit the ballot box. Thank you very much. That's your dad. Good-looking fella. You too. All right, thank you. Thank you.
Scott.
There we go. All right, getting all sorts of literature. I only have one here, but I'll grab that from you in a little bit. So you get the picture. You walk through this covered area, which is nice on a rainy day like today. You get your final bit of literature, and then you go right into the polling place, and you can pretty much go right into it immediately right now. Right over there is where the line was very long earlier this morning. There is no line at this moment, which is very encouraging. There could be a few people waiting on the inside, but at this polling location, one of the busiest normally in our area, no wait to speak of. Let's show you the line, though, from earlier. It was pretty long. Folks showing up as early as 5:50 to make sure their ballots got cast this morning. We had some long waits, and we had some bad rain, too. It was pouring on some folks, and some of those people didn't have umbrellas or jackets. They were stuck out in the rain. They did the best they could. They wanted to have their voices heard. In fact, one person I spoke to said she was willing to wait as long as it took to cast her ballot. She was out of town for the early voting period and didn't get to do so, so she had to come on Election Day, and she got through pretty quickly, thankfully. The line was long for her, but she did get through. As for early voting, it ran from October 21st to last Friday, and more than 1 million people cast their ballots early, but there are 2.7 million registered voters in Harris County, so that's a lot of folks who are looking to cast their ballots today. It is made easier, as Maggie mentioned earlier. More than 700 polling locations in this very county open today. There were only 88 during early voting, so you got that going. The weather is improving, and all those people have already cast their ballots, so hopefully it won't be a long process for you today. Now, I do want to point out the website, harrisvotes.com. It's a very handy website because mostly you can find that polling location that fits you, near your house, near work, near where you're going to pick up your kids from school. And they also have a stoplight feature. Red means there's a long line, yellow, not too bad, and green, come on out. You can vote very quickly. You can also download a sample ballot and take it to the poll with you. We have dozens of races to decide today, and it might help you to have a plan going in. Now, the polls will be open from 7 in the morning until 7 tonight. If you are in line at 7 p.m., you're supposed to be able to vote, but don't put it off. Go ahead and hit them earlier. If you're here right now, you'd be in and out in no time. And a couple of things I want to point out, things you should not be bringing to the polls with you. You can't walk inside with campaign materials, even clothing. You're not supposed to have a hat on or a campaign shirt for your candidate. You need to put that on when you get back in the parking lot. Don't wear that at the poll. And also, no cell phone use. But back here at the Metropolitan Multi-Service Center, of course, you got the sea of signs around. You've got the gauntlet over here with the folks with their materials, but you have no line of voters. So you could get in and out of this normally very busy location very quickly today, and hopefully that's the case wherever you choose to vote today. But happy Election Day 2024. It's been a busy one so far right here. Back to you, Maggie.
I like that it's been busy because people are getting out. Well, you know, every big moment, one friend is always with us. We are celebrating Election Day with dear friend of the show, Mr. McKinney, and of course, friends, including the League of Women Voters of Houston, among others. So, Mr. McKinney, who all did you bring with you today?
This is very exciting. We have with us the executive director of the League of Women Voters, Katie Campbell-Shumway. Here she is, and they do great work in the community since 1919.
So I really love the history. I was going through it because I took, even though she's 2, I took my daughter with me to go vote because I want her to see, my mom would always take me, I want her to see about this. So tell us a little bit about the history of the League of Women Voters.
Sure, so Houston runs deep when it comes to voter rights and women's rights when they come to getting out to vote. And so Houston actually established at the same time as the National League of Women Voters as well. So our founders helped move the pass of the 19th Amendment. And we love voting here. It's part of our history in Houston, and ever since then, our organization has been helping all voters get out and feel confident and be able to. We don't do any endorsements. We're nonpartisan. Our main goal is to get people to feel confident when they go to vote. So we have this great nonpartisan voters guide and great resources for people to use. You can go to vote411.org, and that's a nationwide website. And so it has all these information about candidates and all the offices they're running for. Just helps you understand what's on your ballot and getting involved and feeling confident when you go to the polls.
See, I like that. Making sure that you understand and feel confident. No one's pushing an agenda on you. You just know what exactly you're voting for.
An informed voter. And you know, the first election, November 2nd, 1920, 14,000 Houstonian women voted on that very first election. They were allowed to vote, 6,000 of which were African-American women as well. So voting runs deep here in Houston. They actually had to fight to get the poll tax abolished. They actually were trying to do a poll tax of $1.50 per voter women.
And that's 20. Here?
There's Hortense Ward, for example. She led that fight along. She was an attorney here in Houston, the third one in Texas to be on the bar as well, and she was active in the suffragette movement along with Julia Idison. So women in Houston vote run deep in regards to supporting the rights of all.
That actually, I feel really proud. I didn't know about that. This makes me feel so proud. I know that you're a mother to a daughter. What does it mean to you to be part of this organization and to be an example to your daughter?
It's really special. I'm like tearing up thinking about it. I read one of my favorite books with her is Sophia Valdez, Future Prez, and it's about a little girl who makes it different in her community and gets the community together to build a park. And it's special to be a part of Houston, a part of democracy, and a part of helping people use their voice to be involved in their community and their government. It's a really special country that we live in, and to be a part of that and to show it for my daughter is really amazing.
Oh, you're gonna make me cry too, because I feel the same way. You know what else I think is incredible? You have a special offer for people to get to the polls today. Tell me about this.
Absolutely. So it's a nationwide effort. We're partnering with Lyft, which is a ride-sharing app, and so you can use the code LWV2024 and get a free ride to the polls.
Oh my gosh. And how can we get involved with you all? I would like to as a woman.
Oh, please do. And we also encourage everyone to get involved, men as well.
That's right.
Oh, that's great. So it doesn't just have to be women.
Absolutely. And we've had wonderful men on our board and committees and volunteers, and it's really for everyone. And so the way you can get involved is just show up and volunteer. We have a wonderful website, lwvhouston.org, and lots of volunteer opportunities. You can be involved in like one small event or get really involved in different committee levels. We love our volunteers. We've done so much work with them, and so please do get involved.
Well, thank you so much, and you are an amazing example for all of the daughters out there. You're making your daughter proud, so thank you very much for all that you're doing. Mr. McKinney, I just have to say, without you, I'm going to take your hand because you're such a gentleman.
Yeah, oh, I try.
You honestly are my favorite person in Houston because you bring so many people together, and I really appreciate you.
Well, this is a special guy here. You've got
a friend of mine as well.
Yes, how are you?
Hello, honey. Let's be real. It can be sweet to vote. So tell me, you guys, I thought this was very clever. What is going on over at Three Brothers? First of all, introduce yourself.
Bobby Jucker from Three Brothers Bakery.
Yes.
We started Cookie Poll, Presidential Cookie Poll in 2012, and we've been doing it ever since, and it's come and vote through cookies.
I mean, I don't think it gets better than that. Do you guys?
No.
No. So tell me about, look at the detail of these cookies. Can we see? So, one, we've got Kamala Harris. Can we zoom in over there? Can you guys see it over there? Not sure. I'll try and hold it still. Look at this. The detail. I love it.
And they're edible, so
Edible,
you can
of
eat
course.
them, so it's all edible.
I have to tell you, did you know that you're part of my family because you have my daughter's birthday cakes?
Oh, thank you.
No, thank you. And it's going to be the season.
And
you have to get your
Gingy.
gingerbread men too.
Yes, Gingy is our candidate. We are very neutral.
You know I love Gingy.
So-
And then you even have Trump with the hair. Gotta love it. All right, so do we have a graphic of the polls? How is it going with the polls?
The polls show that Trump is leading right now.
Okay.
We've been wrong pretty much every time.
Okay. Well,
So I can't tell you what's going to happen, but we'll have to wait till 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
So come vote vote for your favorite candidate.
And they're $5.99 each?
They're $5.99 each.
Okay.
And you can vote your taste buds. We have 4 stores, and come out to one of our stores.
Okay.
Look at threebrothersbakery.com.
And they've been around
number
since
3.
1949. His father was one of the 3 brothers himself, Sigmund Jucker, too. So it's just a family legacy building company as well. And Janice Jucker, they all do a great job over there. Support this local business.
You want to support it, and they make it fun, you guys. That's what we want to do on today's show. It's not all serious and all of that because everybody's a little bit stressed. Go get a cookie. And honestly, wait, what? This is new. Is this new?
That's new. Those are
Shut up and take my money, honey.
Chocolate mint cookies.
Chocolate mint is my favorite.
Our gingerbread buttons are
I'm just
like
gonna,
like a great great thing for the kids.
For the kids? May doesn't know. I'm just kidding.
And adults too.
And adults. I've spent the day with them making pies for Thanksgiving. I don't know if you remember that.
I remember that.
I put on a hairnet and I've kneaded with you.
Yeah.
We go way back. So also, is it a good time because can you believe it's
coming up?
Thanksgiving?
Yeah,
so we
3
need
weeks.
to start placing our
Yeah,
orders.
so I didn't bring any pies because we'll come back for that.
Yeah,
but,
we got to get back for that.
Yeah, but pecan pie is our best seller.
Yeah.
We make 4 different varieties of that, and we do coffee cakes and bread and all kinds of baked goods and cookies and cakes and custom cakes. Gingy is our you know, that makes the stress of the election a lot easier.
Who gets my vote, Gingy?
There you go.
Gingy is our favorite.
Cheers.
We don't want to.
Can I?
You can. They're good.
Sorry for the crunch. What is that? ASMR?
Yeah.
I don't like to do that to people. I'm sorry. Gingy gets my vote. You know what? Just get one of each. And this one too. I think we all need it.
Yeah.
Cheers to you.
ThreeBrothersBakery.com.
Three Brothers Bakery. God bless America and Three Brothers Bakery. Stay tuned. We have more Houston Happens after the break. Thank you so much, Mr. McKinney.
My pleasure.
Such a good friend.
Hey, it's Karamo. You're watching Houston Happens. Coming up at 10, join me as we get deep into drama right here on CW39 Houston.
Before you pick someone to handle your Social Security disability case, ask, is their main office in Texas? Will your case be handled by a lawyer? Will the lawyer talk to you before the date of the hearing? Can they take your case to federal court? I'm Victor Macrease, a Texas board certified attorney. If you need Social Security disability benefits, I'd like to help. Yo hablo español.
Victor Macrease, 713-665-1000, easyapply.com.
Look at this. A Medicare plan with a prepaid card for healthy groceries and other expenses.
Is that from Aetna?
Yeah. Why?
I have an Aetna Medicare plan. I get a prepaid card with a monthly allowance I can use on groceries, utilities, and I got to keep my doctor.
Really?
Yep.
I guess it can't hurt to call.
Never hurts to call.
If you're eligible for Medicare and Medicaid, call us at 1-877-38-AETNA. We'll explain plans with benefits you may be eligible for. Our dual eligible special needs plans offer dental, vision, and hearing, a dedicated care team to help you use your benefits, plus a card with a monthly allowance you can use to help pay for groceries and more.
So I can get all of these benefits on top of what I already get?
That's right. You keep your Medicaid benefits and get even more from Aetna Medicare.
Wow.
Let me walk you through the plan. Make sure your doctor and prescriptions are covered and talk about the local support you'll get.
Call 1-877-38-AETNA today and let's make healthier happen together.
So, did it hurt to call?
No, not at all.
Is your shower trying to tell you something? Is getting in and out of the bathtub becoming a safety concern? Are you worried about the cost of a bathroom remodel that could go on for weeks and weeks? Well, now you can have a gorgeous new bath or shower that's safer at a price you can afford with a one-day jacuzzi bath remodel.
It was done the same day. We did not have to wait. It is amazing.
I would give this whole experience an A+. I definitely wish I would have called sooner.
From soft close shower doors and adjustable shower heads to features like grab bars and custom seats that combine safety and style, it's never been easier. Get your free design consultation, schedule your one-day installation, and start loving your new bath or shower right away.
Only weeks left to get waived installation and no interest and no payments for up to 1 year. Go to jacuzzibathremodel.com or call 713-565-2195. That's 713-565-2195. Call now.
Jonathan, guess what?
You want me to guess?
No, I'll just tell you.
Oh, it's time for weather.
No,
Oh.
actually no.
Oh.
I got you a cookie.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know you've been working really hard.
Thank you. That's nice.
In the
All right.
weather center.
I'll take any food.
I know you will.
I work for food.
Jonathan will work for food.
Cookies,
You should
candy.
make a sign.
I know, right? We'll put it.
And they're cookies. So do the forecast,
All right.
and then I'll pay you in cookies.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome, honey.
It's kind of
I
sad.
know. Big sis over here. Actually, I'd be your little sis because I think you're older than me.
I am an old man.
No, you're I'm not. We're both in our 40s.
Yeah.
I think I'm choking on my cookie.
Yeah, I know, right?
But I'm not young, 40.
It's a soggy cookie, though, if it was at all, transported here. The rain today.
Oh, and I like
still
cookies
raining.
for breakfast. They're better for breakfast.
Cookies for breakfast. I mean,
With
breakfast.
coffee.
It's funny how breakfast does sort of allow for that, right? I mean, you have all the junk food. You have donuts for breakfast,
I'm not
French
a
toast.
big breakfast person.
What's a cookie? Yeah.
Are you a big breakfast person?
I like cereal. I'm a big cereal guy.
So is my husband.
I'll have a bowl of cereal. That's
He'll
for
just
me.
stand there with the box and just like stand there and just.
He puts the milk in the box.
No. But the box is already there in case he needs another bowl.
Yeah, sometimes you'll do a backup.
Such a bachelor. We'll be married 3 years. We're still getting.
Cereal is the ultimate food, I think.
What kind of cereal?
It depends on my mood. I mean, anything from a Rice Krispies to a Captain Crunch. Maybe even
Captain
mix.
Crunch.
If I get a little crazy, I'll mix them up. Especially if I run out of one, I need a little extra.
Rice Krispie just by itself?
Yeah, sure. You don't put fruit in it, do you? I've never understood.
I would put a banana. I can't just put it by itself unless I'm making a treat.
That's like the commercial. They do that in the commercials for the cereal, but I've never seen anyone actually do it. It's impressive. I just did it. I mean, that's like next level cereal.
I need something with
eating.
substance and
This
Okay,
has
90 seconds. Tell me the
nothing to do with weather. So far off of the.
Sorry, producer Bree. She's gonna kill me.
So far off of the weather. It's okay. Let's take a look, though, at what is happening out there. It was intense. Look at this. I'm going back here 4 hours, and I'm just going to scroll through here a little bit with you. So just follow along. Liberty County, you are now still one of the only games in town as we see the rain moving through, but thankfully the intensity has really backed off, all right? So that is good news for you. Further down into Galveston, we see now some light showers and some moderate rain moving through and closer to Bolivar Peninsula. Over to the north toward Baytown, things are starting to lighten up there. And a little earlier on, if I put this back on the loop mode, you'll see Houston was really getting walloped, but thankfully, as I had told you, by about 10:30, things will have lightened up, and it really has improved now, seeing just some scattered showers. Okay. So what can we expect the rest of the day? Well, let's take a look at the temperatures. Boy, it was warm, and then boy, it was cold. I mean, 66 right now in Houston. Galveston, you've just seen the update. Did you see that? It was 82. Did you see it, the live update there? 77. The cold front is right now moving through Galveston. Kind of cool to see that. Okay, so it'll be a nice fall afternoon. Temperatures will climb into the 70s for highs, and then tomorrow in the morning, it'll be in the 60s for lows. You got to love that. That's a nice change from the record heat we've been having. I'll take it. And then tomorrow afternoon, guess what? We're near 80 degrees again. We're back into the warm stuff. By Thursday, 83, it's back above average. But we have another cold front this weekend, and I mentioned I have to show, I get 10 seconds to show you a little bit on Rafael, which is a storm, a tropical storm now, and we are at the very edge of that forecast cone. This is something we will keep you posted on, of course, over the next several days. That's your forecast, everybody. I think we're good. Am I over there? They said start and end at the Weather Center.
Oh, well, I wanted to give you
did you want to give me the cookie? Okay. This can be the Weather Center. Thank you. Oh, wow. Look at this. Do I want me to hold them all up?
Those really do look like election Barbie and Ken.
Yeah. Oh, that's. Oh, I see. Who's this guy? Who's that?
This is
Joe. Oh, Vote Gingy. Am I getting that right?
Kamala.
Okay. Oh, we got everyone.
And here's Trump.
Can I vote for this? Can I vote for the gingerbread?
I voted for Gingy.
Okay.
We're neutral.
I want to write my name.
Oh, look, we match. Guys, look. He understood the assignment.
Yeah. Red, white, and blue. Is that
Look at, we would be I could be president and you could be first mister.
I got the shoes.
Oh, yeah, look at our shoes. Can you see?
Can't see the. Oh,
Princess Diaries! Oh, Shadrika said Princess Diaries. Is he the princess?
Okay. Are we going to? I don't know what's happening now.
What did you say? Did you like our outfit?
No, I want to.
Oh wait, what's up with your socks?
Oh, yeah, these are. You know that's the rule. No, it's okay. I did that on purpose. As long as the sock is lighter than the pant leg.
Can you show my shoes? Can we show my shoes?
I don't think they can zoom. Can they tilt down?
This is part of the Princess Election Day Barbie.
And we even match on. We matched the colors on the map, which is not good because that, you know, it's the forecast cone for a tropical storm, by the way. Maybe let me. I don't want to be flip.
I don't have a talker.
I don't want to be flip though on the.
Well, anyways, we were okay. Well, we were really excited, and I love having Jonathan because he plays along with me. I'm the forecast.
Yeah, give the forecast.
Okay. Well,
how do you see this playing out? Oh boy, here goes my job.
Here we are. Today is terrible. It's a terrible, terrible forecast.
That's a meteorological term, by the way. Terrible.
Meteorological term. I'm supposed to take May to music class. I don't think it's going to happen.
All right, here
but guess what? It's going to be worth it, people. Just hang on. Oh, I'm not supposed to move because they're going to get my shoe.
The shoe cam.
Hold on. Just,
all right. Oh, this is great. Now, this is what we need. We need a shoe cam.
We need in our life.
We need the shoe cam.
I told Julie in sales, sell me.
What do you think?
Sell me.
And then
not just on Harwin. Sell me. No, your socks.
Yeah,
though,
you need those. You need those.
Can I ask you?
Yeah, that's fashionable.
But
that's
no,
fashionable.
can we? They don't match.
Oh, absolutely. Eddie, as long as it's lighter, you can do gray. You
know what I'm going to do?
I like them.
I'm going to get you those
Write to me
socks
and let me know.
Where they put my face on them. So I'm always with you.
Hi.
So
yeah.
even when you go on a date, even when you get a date, you'll be like, oh, Maggie.
Oh, a date. You should, like, that would be great. I'll.
All right, we digress.
I don't know what that is. I haven't.
Okay, bye.
Okay.
So long, farewell. I will be moving to the loft. Oh, did you like that?
That was very good.
Where did I put my clicker?
Back to you.
Back to you.
Yeah.
I had a rough morning in this weather, and so now I'm over here. Okay, here I am. I'm back in my apartment. Look at that. Hello, everybody. Can I take my heels off now because they're killing me? All right, well, news study. You gotta have fun today. Everybody's so stressed with this weather and election. Both, I mean, come on, people. A new study has found most Americans have had their travel plans go wrong. What? I'm leaving town this weekend. Within the past year, not on us, okay, Hefe? We are taking a look at how travel disruptions affect Americans. Jane King has more in today's Morning Business Report.
Good morning. The Boeing union voted to end the strike. The vote clears the way for the plane maker to restart its factories. Workers voted in favor of a contract that delivers a 38% wage increase over 4 years. Well, U.S. consumer sentiment rebounded some in October, but inflation is still the top economic issue heading into the voting booth. Still, Americans are a bit less anxious about the future. A recent survey by Bankrate found, though, inflation is the #1 economic issue for people voting this year. And history does suggest that stocks typically rise after a presidential election, but investors need to be prepared for some short-term choppiness. The 3 major benchmarks on average have seen gains between election day and the year end in a presidential election year, going back to 1980. Now, this election comes amid a strong year for stocks that has pushed the broader market to all-time highs. It was a down day for stocks yesterday, though, investors positioning for a drawn-out conclusion to the election. Well, the typical U.S. home seller is older than ever. According to realtors, homeowners who are selling are now closer to retirement than those in decades past. Meanwhile, it's becoming harder to buy a home for the first time. The typical age of the first-time home buyer in the U.S. has reached an all-time high, 38. And a new study found 7 in 10 Americans have had their travel plans go wrong in the past year. This poll of 2,000 adults found 46% have had flights delayed or canceled. 28% have lost their luggage, and 15% have had reservations changed without notice. This was commissioned by AXA Partners and conducted by Tucker Research. And the study also found the average person plans their trips 8 weeks in advance and will spend just over $1,100 to make travel arrangements. From the NASDAQ market site, I'm Jane King with your Morning Business Report.
Because I have both Medicaid and Medicare, I got a special Medicare Advantage plan from WellCare. It's called a DSNP. That's DSNP. And it stands for Dual Eligible Special Needs Plan. And WellCare DSNP comes with a whole lot of these, like more coverage for dental, vision, and hearing. And I can even see specialists for a $0 or low copay. And I get benefits like $0 copays on prescriptions. And a WellCare Spendables debit card for everyday stuff. And real human support. And answers I can understand. And that means a WellCare D-SNP provides what I need when I need it. And that gives me the confidence I need to get through every day.
The coverage you need and more. Call 877-278-3578 or visit wellcaremore.com to see if you qualify for more benefits.
The CW and America's fastest growing cable news network, News Nation, are teaming up to bring you the fairest election coverage all night long with respect for all Americans. News Nation Election Night, tonight, 8/7 Central on the CW.
A serious injury is overwhelming, and choosing your lawyer is a big decision. Call Terry Bryant, Houston's trusted personal injury lawyer for decades. Our service is legendary. We'll do everything we can to help you or point you in the right direction. Call now for a free consultation. Your search is over. For car crashes, work injuries, slip and falls, catastrophic accidents, and more, you deserve justice. You deserve Terry Bryant. Call 713-973-8888.
It's hard to really come to terms with dementia. There are little things that you can't even begin to plan for that happen that you need the early diagnosis for. My mom has done so much for me. There's no way that I wouldn't do the same for her. It's so important to have the conversation with your doctor earlier because you just do not know what the future holds.
As governor, my job is to keep Texas, Texas. And Colin Allred just isn't Texas. Allred supports open border policies. He supports boys competing in girls' sports. And he wants to use your tax dollars to pay for sex changes in the military. Colin Allred pushed an extreme agenda in Congress. But let's keep Texas, Texas, and keep Colin Allred out of the Senate.
Truth and Courage PAC is responsible for the content of this ad.
Well, what can I say? Time flies when you're having fun. That's nearly a wrap on today's show. Remember, you can always catch up over on our website. And for all of Election Day resources, go to CW39.com and click on the Houston Happens tab. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning, same place, same time for more Houston Happens. After all of this stress, I'm so excited. We are actually going to have a sound bath meditation live in studio. Producer Bree and I cannot wait. We hope you'll join us. In the meantime, be safe out there. Make sure you go and vote. Bye for now, everybody.